Hi there. This evening I have a little board game haul for you. I think it's the second or third I've done on my channel. I've done a few other board game related videos, but I think it's only the second or third haul. I've had these games for a while, but I haven't tested them out because I wanted to open them on camera for the first time. So I said board games, but this one is actually kind of a dice game. And it's in this funny little pouch, and it's called Ninja Dice. And out of the 4 games that I have bought, and I'll show you this evening, I've only ever played one of them. It's not this guy. So I won't be explaining to you how to play these games in this video. Just kind of having a first look, unboxing, sort of thing. So this is kind of a cool little pouch. It's got a little ninja mask. It has this little bit sticking out the back. I'm guessing it's like a ninja bandana or something. As if that's part of the bandana around you, tied up. So you have this little tag. It says Ninja Dice, and it has a little ninja star in the front. Inside, you can see the different kind of dice and coins inside. And here you can see it's for ages 8 and up, between 2 and 5 players. And the game will last about 15 to 30 minutes. I'm just going to remove the tag. I'm just going to make a few noises with the fabric, this little pouch, before I go into it. I think I should probably say make a few sounds instead of noises. I think sounds is more positive. You can hear some sort of plastic protection in here. Okay, let's open it up. Okay, so we have some mousse, or some foam in English. It's foam. Here are the little coins. Little plastic coins with holes in them. I'm sure someone will be able to tell me what this style of coin is based off. I'm what country. Got the rule book. Showing you all the different dice and what they do, how to play the game. And then we have the dice. They are black with white, white with black, white with red, blue, green and orange. I love the sound of dice like that. Kind of clinking together. Do I keep this foam in here or not? I think I'm going to keep this foam for now. I think it's going to be what keeps the square shape. This little pouch. Okay, let's look closer at some of the dice. So we have some Japanese symbols. I think Japanese anyway. A ninja, ninja star. Here we have an arrow in someone's hand. Here, I'm not sure, another symbol. And here, I'm not sure what that is either. So all these white dice with black symbols on them are the same, and then these black ones are all the same. I think 2 warrior heads, a lock or padlock, 1 warrior head, I don't know, like a person, just a general person. More warrior heads and another padlock. And then I think the colored ones are the same as each other too. So we have some arrows. Looks like it's going through a window, maybe. I don't know. Or it's saying which direction. We have what do we call these? A sand, you know when there's like, it's a timer with sand in it. There's a word for that, I'm not sure what it is. And then we have the catching the arrow as well. So, I don't know what all that symbolizes for now. I would say it looks like a really nicely designed game, and I can't wait to try it out. Quite like dice games because they're very simple. They can be difficult to get the hang of at first, like all games, but once you've got it, when you're playing dice games, you don't really have like, you don't have like cards to collect or place or things to put around. They're usually quite portable and easy. So this second game is another kind of quite quick game, kind of like an evening with friends kind of game, and it's from the makers of Time's Up, which is also a very good game, and it's called Calico, and it says les objets c'est rigolo. Objects are funny. It has like a bell in it, so I'm going to turn it over and hopefully it doesn't make too much noise. I wasn't successful. It made a lot of noise. So, somebody or one of the players says the name of an object, and you have to look in your cards that you have in your hand and look for something that corresponds to the object. And for example, cards can be things like weighs more than 3 tons, it's rechargeable, or it rolls. And they've given examples like someone said a plane, and you can give the card that says weighs more than 3 tons, or a telephone, it's rechargeable, that sort of thing. I don't know, I guess you have to ding the buzzer, the bell, when you have the right card or something. Not sure. I don't know the exact details. I'm just going by the box for now. Okay, let's open it up. Okay, so I've taken everything out of the box, and there's actually a bag inside, so I think that the box is disposable, and I can kind of tell because it's not very strong. It's a bit flimsy, so say goodbye to the box. There's not much in here. There is a big stack of cards, and this one says a besoin d'électricité, so it needs electricity. So I guess it needs electricity is quite an easy card to place. Okay, then we have our little buzzer, which I'm sure is not very ASMR friendly. Just like this is fine. It's like one of those hotel buzzers. And then we have the little rule book, and apparently there are 5 different versions of the game to be played. I like it when a simple game can be diversified just by changing a few little rules. So that's cool. And then we have this lovely bright orange and black bag. You actually get a similar bag when you buy Time's Up. It's just like a handy little transportable game. So I think this one will be fun. My daughter can read now, so I think that she can play it. Let's pop everything inside the bag. I'm so scared to make noise with this bell. There we go. Cards in there. And the rules. We're just going to close it up with a tie. And there we go. I think this is going to be a fun family game. The next game is called Birudo, And this is the one that I've actually played before, so I'm excited about this one already. We have ages 8 and up, 2 to 6 players, and it lasts about 30 minutes. It's also a dice game. I'm a fan of dice games. And this one's kind of like you have a set of dice each of different colours. Maybe we can see it. Here they are. So you have a set of dice each plus a cup each to hide your dice. And it's kind of like a gambling type game where you have to kind of like guess the odds to see if someone's lying. So everybody rolls their dice, and I don't know, I think it's something like if I get 3 5s, I say 3 5s, and everybody else has to say that they have 3 5s or 2 5s or 4. I can't remember exactly, it's been a while, but I remember it was a really interesting game. Really fun and fast paced. Nice and colourful. The cups are really cool. It's cool that you can play up to 6 players. It's definitely a positive. Okay, let's take off the plastic. It's a nice little box. So yeah, so it's kind of a fast-paced, kind of bluff game. Let's have a look inside. So here are the cool, brightly coloured cups to put your dice under. All these lovely colourful dice. A rule book or 2. And this one comes with a bag too. So I could use this box or this lovely bright bag. It's very similar to the Time's Up one and the Calico one. Calico. I really enjoy these cups. They're very patterned and bright. They say Birudo. They have the bird on it, and then a bunch of symbols all around. And they've got the bird at the top here too, or the bottom, depending on how you look at it. In an ordinary cup, I would say that it's the bottom, but this cup is actually to hide your dice, so this is technically the top. Very pleasing to the touch. So as I said before, this is actually one of the games that I have played before, and I really liked it, so I was waiting to come across it to buy it, and then I saw it on the sale a few months ago, so I was pretty happy. I really like the idea of these bags. Put your game away in. You can see as well. You can see the dice that actually one of the sides is actually the bird symbol. On each of the dice, it's actually instead of the 1. Why do we have 2 rule books? Different languages. So that was Birudo. I'm really excited to play this one soon. The last game that I got in this haul is RYU, or Ryu, or Ryu, or I don't know how to pronounce it. But is this rather beautiful game featuring this lovely big dragon. So this one I really don't know anything about, apart from at some point you have to collect parts to make your own dragon during the game, from what I can see from the outside anyway. This one actually was about 70% off, and these kind of games are usually pretty expensive, so I just believed the rating that this game got on the website. They're usually pretty good ratings, and I just went for it without really knowing much. It's definitely a beautiful box to have on my game shelf, but I'm really hoping that it's an interesting game to play too. Okay, let's get the cellophane off. So here's the back of the box. We have here that it's from 2 to 5 players, 14 years and up, and it lasts about 45 minutes. So much longer game than the other ones that I've showed you this evening. And as you can see, a game with much more pieces. Contains or contents of 5 wooden dragons, these guys, 64 cubes, 1 fabric bag, 5 screens, I think these guys are the screens, 14 land tiles, maybe these, 25 dragon tiles, I guess these guys here. 25 dragon tiles, influence tokens, and exploration tokens, and 1 rulebook. Several centuries ago, a celestial leviathan cried on Titan, our planet. Its tears flooded our cities and our land. The people of the dragons did their utmost to save us, many of us as they could. Goblins, Shubuk, reptilians, sharks, and Amazons. The survivors of this deluge were brought to Dala, the highest mountain range of our celestial body, with its 9 majestic summits, 9 summits that soon became 9 islands. That sounds interesting. Let's have a look inside. I love it when you have to remove the pieces of the game from the board at the beginning, and you have to poke out each of them before playing. It's a little satisfying thing to do the first time you play. All these dragon pieces, land tiles, tokens. Different ones. In here, I guess, is the rule book. It's quite a big one. It's a beautifully decorated one too. So actually a lot of these boards with all the pieces in them. And then underneath we have all of the little cubes and dragons, and then some larger card pieces that are probably the screens to hide your game. And then this is part of the box that has been built up. I don't know why they do this. I think it's just to have a bigger box to make it look more beautiful. But all your pieces can actually fit in a much smaller space. I don't know if it's a good thing, but I guess if you're going to sell your game for like 40-50 euros, you better have it in a nice big colourful box. It's kind of expected. So that's the end of this little board game haul. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I got. I definitely enjoyed filming it. if you want to see more videos from me, don't forget to subscribe down below. You can follow me on all my social media, Instagram and Twitter. I do have a patron service on Patreon, so if you want to support my channel with $1 a month, you can head on over there.